Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And to any new viewers out there, this channel is dedicated at the minute to really creating your own Raffle website and using my DIY Raffle template to get yourself up and running, and also answering any questions you might have that would help you create your own Raffle website. So I thought this would be actually quite a fun video. I know myself, I do like to watch like YouTube videos and how much a YouTuber might make for blah blah blah, and people just sort of try and guess, the views they have and publicly available information that they have on that YouTuber to try and guess exactly their income or whatever. I don't know, I quite find it interesting. So I thought I would give it a go at trying to figure out how much a very successful, at least from the outside, a really popular Raffle website might make per week or per month or per year. So in this video, I'm going to go through a spreadsheet of, how many tickets they have to sell, how much each ticket costs, do a few calculations, try and figure out how much it's going to cost to run that particular competition. And also at the end, try and figure out how much profit they might make. So on that note, I think best before I start to just let you know that I'm not affiliated with this company in any way. I have no access to their financial information. These are all guesses based on public information that is on their website, but obviously there's costs involved. So I want to take this all into account and try and come out the other end with what's their profit. Obviously there'd be more charges on top of this, like maybe they have staffing charges or whatever, but it's trying to give you guys a bit of more information on how a Raffle website is run. But also this video is just obviously for educational purposes. Like, I'm trying to teach you exactly how Raffle websites make their money, because like any business, profit isn't a dirty word. You should, if you're providing a service, and Raffle websites are like that, or competition websites, it is a service and you should make money from it. But also one more thing, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a discount code for my DIY Raffle website. So stick around for that, and hopefully you can get your business off the ground. Okay, this is the website in question. So I've picked this website because I feel it's like one of the biggest or one of the bigger competition websites out there. And they're not doing anything ridiculously special. DIY website that I sell is pretty much includes all of these functions. It's really just about building that community. And you can kind of see here at the very top, they've got 125,000 people on Facebook. They've been on Dragon's Den, they've been about. And I think this website is actually very popular. I know a couple of customers that have come to me to build their own website have mentioned elite competitions. So I'll have a wee go through it, and you can kind of see here all their featured competitions, big prizes, some trucks like a Bentley Bentayga. That's not a couple of quid, that's a few quid. Caddy vans, something for everyone. You can kind of see the testimonials, and that's really, I've went through in my other videos, testimonials and showing people winning is such a big part of a competition website. You can't underplay that at all. You need to really show your winners and make them your heroes of your website. So anyway, what I've done, so I compiled a list in Microsoft Excel of all their competitions, the price of their competitions, and how many tickets they're able to sell. So here it shows 1,100 tickets, and they're selling at $2.99. Now I did make this list on Friday there, and it looks like a lot of the competitions have changed. So anyway, we'll get into the spreadsheet and I'll show you that now. So this is the income. You can kind of see there the one-off VW Caddy van. It's 2,400 tickets. The cost of each ticket is $9.99. So the maximum they're going to make from the revenue generated between those two, so that's ticket cost times max tickets, turns out to be £23,976. Now I've done the same for all the other competitions they had on at the time of creating this, and I think this was the 20th of August that I made this list. But anyway, so we'll go through a few more here. So there's one at 9,906 tickets at £5.55, so that's 54,000. So a lot of great big prizes. There's one here, there's a RS3 selling 16,000 tickets at a very low cost of only £3.50. So that's like winning an amazing car for £3.50, and the revenue generated would be about £60,000 off the top of that. Now you obviously have to take into account, after generating all this income, that has to buy that prize, that has to, pay the marketing costs, that has to pay the payment gateway fees. And that's what I've done in this next column. So if I bring these back in a wee bit, estimate prize cost here. So I've went on to AutoTrader and, onto Google just to see an average of how much that prize would cost if I was to buy it myself on AutoTrader. They might have paid a completely different price for their prize, but while this revenue generated is probably going to be very thereabouts, they probably do have sales, so if they reduce the ticket cost, that the revenue goes down. So this is the price that a VW Caddy can cost. I know this one's quite modified, so I've kind of upped the price a wee bit, but say around about £17,000. So marketing costs, so I've put 10% of the revenue generated in marketing costs, so that's £2,398 I think that they've spent on marketing just this competition. Now I've done that for all the competitions, so that would be a total marketing cost per week for them. Maybe they spend way less or way more. I thought 10% is a good kind of middle ground. So another big fee is the card operation fee. So that's when you pay by your Visa card. There's obviously a charge for them to take cards online or take card payments. And it's usually around 1.4 to 2%. So I'd say, because they're such a big company and putting quite a lot of payments through, I would say they get around 1.4%. That means for this competition, it's going to cost them £335 for their card fee and their transaction fee. So for every transaction, it's usually around 20 pence per transaction. So I would think per transaction, I would say that they're getting 4 sales. So I would say around, someone goes into the VW Caddy, maybe they buy 2 tickets for this and they buy 2 tickets for that. I would say they average around four tickets per transaction. So divided that by 4 to make 5 pence, and then times it by the maximum amount of tickets. So that gives £120 in transaction fees. So there you can see the total costs for this competition is £19,853. And to get the profit, move these back in, you would just remove the costs to the revenue generated here. So 23 minus 19, that means to be £4,000 worth of profit. And you can obviously duplicate that through each and every prize, seeing how much the marketing cost would be, the prize cost, and doing a simple sum at the very bottom. You can kind of see there, some of their bigger prizes are actually ones that are quite cheap because they're obviously selling so many tickets. Their costs are a wee bit higher, but that does come out to around about £16,000 worth of profit in this competition. You can kind of see for the smaller prizes, such as the Switch, you do only make a small amount of money, but you can obviously run them a lot faster, a lot easier. Costs are a lot cheaper. So the revenue generated for these competitions above was nearly £400,000. So their prize costs are £255,000 and their marketing estimate costs are £40,000. Their payment processing estimate is around about £8,000. So they're set at the minute at making around about £88,000 in profit per week. So that means per month they make around £400,000, and then yearly it's around about 4.6 million. So obviously major guesses here. I'm leaving out quite a lot of other charges. Their facility to keep all these cars and prizes, they're going to have staffing costs, their VAT, wages. So this is quite a high level thing, but I just want to show you just how much you can make from a competition website. Building a good community. I hope Elite Competitions don't mind me trying to guess exactly how much they make as a company, but this is really to be educational and see how you can do the same. But it's simple to get started, and as long as you have the determination to really make your company work, it's there for the taking. There's people out there that enjoy these raffle websites. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this part of the video. The discount code for my DIY website on the screen now. So hopefully you'll get involved and start your raffle website journey with me today. All right, cheers, thank you, bye.